Well, I just looked at her. Her eyes are wide open. She said, yeah, you thought.
Welcome to the world. Yeah, it's a pump fake. Well, it's like, you know how all those parents were posting videos of like, you hold up your kid's thing and if you're like, if the hand stays up, that means they're fast asleep. Have you seen
No,
that?
I haven't seen this.
Yes. It's like all these parents would do it on their 5-year-olds.
yes, they
and
hold
be
their
like-
arm up.
They would be
Yeah.
like, okay, clearly the kid's awake in the backseat, but wants to
Yeah.
be carried in. It's giving that.
It's giving
also, in
that.
other news, I'm shedding.
Oh.
Not me. The headphones are shedding.
Oh, okay. I was going to
just dropped
say.
off. These are on their last literal leg, last skin. So if I
Their
look like I'm
last,
shedding a little bit of silicone or whatever this is, don't mind.
What's it called with the snakes when they like get rid of their skin?
Would that just so happen to be shedding? I don't know.
Sure. Hold on.
Hey Siri,
What is
what do you call it when a snake sheds their skin?
molting?
Molting. The technical name is ecdysis.
Oh, wow.
I don't like where that's headed. Let's switch topics. They got a little weird, little quick.
Yeah, we can get out of there.
Welcome back to the pod, you guys. I'm super happy to be here. Considering this is our podcast, and where else would I be?
Happy to be here considering
Acting like
it's
I'm
fully
a
my
damn
choice.
guest.
It's fully my choice and we choose to do this every
Yeah,
week.
yeah. No,
That's
for
fine.
sure.
Well,
Do
I'll
you
tell
have
you
anything
what,
to say to the pod? Tell us.
yeah, I'm coming off the cusp of a really strange video on TikTok.
I'm telling you, it that will make or break your day.
It really just, it's so funny how a 30-second video can just ruin your day.
Let us know. Let us in.
This one, unfortunately, was, let's see how long. 3 minutes and 35 seconds that I'll never get back.
No, never.
And it's this couple who, and people are, we've said this before, way too comfortable on the internet.
Way too comfy. As we have a podcast and we're sharing everything about our life, but people
I
are
do
too
tell you guys
comfortable
a lot.
putting stuff out on the World Wide Web.
They are talking about, they didn't want to like text a bunch of people or call people that they're getting a divorce. So they just recorded a video together and sent it out to all of their friends and family and the World Wide Web.
It is one way to do it. It is one way.
And that's one way to do it.
Influencers or just a couple?
It's one of those where,
They're on the cusp.
well, they're like famous because of the weird videos that they put. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Like
Say
they
no
shouldn't-
more.
Say no more.
I am reading you loud and clear.
They do have like a collabs email if like we could be interested.
Yeah. That would go really well. I'm sure that would boost the pod actually a lot.
We should have them on the pod and maybe talk about their breakup because they said they're going to be living together for the next 4 months until he can save up enough money to live on his own. And also because their kids,
Kids.
one of them, yeah, but not biologically his. She says, don't worry though. All of her embryos have a sperm donor, so not biologically his. And what else were people wondering?
She replying to comments?
No,
Or is
she said
making
all of this
new
in the
vi-
video.
Okay, in the video.
She answered just about any question she thought somebody might have. And so that's kind of what the first 30 seconds was, hey, we're breaking up. And the rest was, here's any question you
It's a
might have
Q&A.
about us ever.
Ask me anything.
She did say not to worry because she's still going to be he's still going to be the kid's dad. And they've decided that he'll be allowed to see them every 3 weeks or so.
Okay.
Until obviously he moves out 4 months later.
Okay.
So,
Well, you are correct that you will not get that back. We also, and anybody listening, will not get this story back.
I've always said if I have to suffer, I'm bringing people down with me.
You really have always said that. Everybody has to go through it.
Exactly.
So here's what I have to say.
Yeah.
I have something, speaking of internet, speaking of like, like strangers and stuff.
Yeah.
I was out of town for work this past week, which was fun. I loved it, had a great time, and I got picked up from DFW in my Uber. Took me a second to figure out it was my Uber because, wait a second. It was a Chevy Silverado. Got picked up in a truck, like a I've never ever been picked up in a truck as an Uber.
Yeah. I had to do Uber Pet when I was bringing Mochi back. Well, not
Right.
we were just
that
coming
allows
home.
you to have a
whatever.
pet.
That allows us to have a pet. And it was a truck and I canceled. I was like,
You said, hell
absolutely
no.
not. I was
Well,
7.5 months pregnant. I am not getting up
No.
into your truck with my puppy.
No, I saw it, and because like my direct report called the Uber for me because it was for work or whatever, and she was like, "Hey, the Uber's there. Do you see it?" And I'm looking, and I'm like, "Red Chevy." Like I don't see it.
Lifted.
And I
bar
look
on the
down.
front.
I look down a little bit, and I'm like, "Oh, this isn't what I think it is." Oh, it sure is. And so he was so, I mean, probably actually the best Uber driver I've ever had. And that's saying something.
Wow.
He got out and he was like, "Hello, ma'am," like so respectful, and was like, "Let me grab your luggage." Of course, very sweet. He puts it very gently, but into the bed of his truck. So it's just free to go.
Right.
And he puts it in the bed of his
He
truck.
ratchet straps it down.
No, actually, that actually would have made me feel a lot better. It was just, thank God it was heavy. Thank God I packed everything I own. But
Right.
anywho, I get into the car and I mean, just like he was giving girl dad, like giving.
Yeah.
And so he gets in and he's like, "How are you doing?" And I was like, "I'm good." Mind you, this man's like probably in his 50s. Let's just call it 50s. And
Right.
so sweet. And he goes, "I hope you don't mind." I get in and there's like this very media trained voice playing in the background through his on his phone. And I'm thinking, what is he listening to? He goes, "I really hope you don't mind. Something that I've started doing for myself while I Uber is I listen to master classes." And
Good for him.
It really passes the time, and I feel like I'm actually learning something and not just like, filling my mind with just like pointless music or something. And
Okay.
I was like, "No, I don't care at all. This is your car. Do your thing." And he was
No.
just the funniest. These things really find me. They really, really do. He was listening to a masterclass on attachment styles in relationship. Dead ass. Like
Taylor said, "You mind if I chime in
you
here?"
said, "Could you jack that up a little bit?" No, rewind. I need to hear that again. It was unbelievable. He was on the anxious attachment styles chapter.
Okay. Yeah.
Really targeted. So I loved that. And he was, I'm telling you, the kindest, like most pure man. He literally, sometimes he would look back at me and he'd be like, "This guy's good."
This guy. He really knows his stuff.
Actually, like I wish I could have recorded it for you.
I don't know why that makes me feel safer.
So safe. And I'm
Yeah.
telling you, he was giving like my friend's dad, like no creep level at all. And I was like,
Also emotionally intelligent. Good
yes.
for him.
And I was like, yeah. I mean, he was like, "It really makes you think about like every person in your life." And I was like, yeah, it does. And he goes, "A lot of things with my ex-wife are making sense right now."
Oh, okay. Well, we're taking a turn, but that's fine.
I said, "Yep."
Okay.
I do get that. I really do. And I was like, it's just, my husband was a psychology major. Like, I totally love this stuff. Like, and
He's
goes,
like, "Let me ask you a few questions."
No, could you dial your husband up real
Can
quick?
you get him on the phone?
It was unbelievable. But he was just like, it was dream Uber ride. Cause besides the couple times he turned around and he was like, yeah. It was just peaceful. We were listening to this like meditation sounding voice talking about attachment styles. And
Well,
it was a dream.
good for him for getting out of a relationship and deciding to work on himself.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, some men could never.
No, some men could never. And he also, I really respected that he got out. And I don't know what their relationship, we didn't get that far. We didn't get that far about their relationship. But he wasn't like being like, "Oh, my wife was crazy." Duh, duh, duh. Like,
Yeah,
he
she
clearly,
was horrible.
yeah, he was
Yeah.
just like, "Wow, this is just making things make sense about our dynamic."
Yeah.
Love that for him. King. May he
Let me tell
carry
you-
on so strong.
Carry on. The city that I had the most wholesome Uber drivers ever.
Say it right now.
Savannah, Georgia.
What? Wait, that's
Savannah,
amazing.
Georgia. They
They know their stuff down
they loved telling us about the history of like when we were driving through. And I think it was our last day. We had this like around the same 50, 60-year-old guy. And he's like, this is, if you look to your right, he was like a tour guide. He's like, if you look to your right, this is the oldest tree in town. If you look to your left, this building was like the Girl Scout of America building, and was like giving us all of these facts. And I was like,
loved his life.
It is so wholesome. He loves it. But he was like the third Uber driver that wanted to tell us all of the history of the town.
It's very pure. Wait, I'm
Very
obsessed
pure.
with that.
Obsessed. Something that
so
you were saying
you go.
reminded me of something.
Well, I crammed a lot into those couple minutes. Let's just think. I was out of town for work.
oh, you
Say
were
it right
saying
now.
about how he doesn't want to just like listen to mindless music. Mm-hmm.
Say it.
Obviously, we're going into our parenthood journey. Mm-hmm. I watched a video today that terrified me.
Oh my gosh, no.
I know it's actually really scary.
They just make or break you.
They make or break you. I think
What
I started
happened?
off with this one too, so I think that's kind of like what's like set my
Triggered.
algorithm for the day.
Sure.
No worries, I'm going into
Go ahead
a
and
little-
set your intention at the beginning of class.
having a little Braxton Hicks contraction. No worries.
Hey, everybody, do we need to breathe through this with Marley?
Everybody. Actually, they aren't like they're not that bad. Your stomach just gets so tight.
Yeah, it's just uncomfortable.
It's just like a really strange feeling. And it feels a little bit like my muscles are going to rip in half. So,
Right.
no worries.
Right.
The video, as I was saying,
Right.
was this guy who knows who he was talking to? Probably some important people. But he was saying all of the testing of our kids in school right now are showing that they have the lowest levels of cognitive ability in like generations.
And I do believe that. I fear it's all holding up.
And he's saying it's because they don't write in school, like they're typing. And like there's so many studies showing that you learn best when you write your sentences, like when you're studying and taking notes and stuff like that. And unfortunately, all of the testing that they're doing on kids nowadays, lowest levels of cognitive ability in generations.
Okay. Yeah, things are looking up. Things are. Hey, we're headed in the right direction.
I don't know. Maybe homeschooling isn't such a horrible idea.
I turned out okay, guys. I did.
You're a problem solver. It's
If
true.
you think otherwise, then you can tell me. I won't be offended. I don't think I was one of the like weirdo homeschoolers though.
No,
So-
you're not.
It is what it is. But
You're not.
ended
I
up
would have
okay.
never guessed.
I don't know if we would be friends.
No, I was actually, which this makes a lot of sense about me. A lot of my close friends in high school were homeschooled.
Say who cares?
Right.
And who cares? This is what I was going to say. Speaking of my time in the great city of Fort Worth, Texas,
Right.
this past week, we need to give some attention. We have never done this on this pod to La La Land. We just need to talk about it.
The movie?
The coffee shop.
Oh, sorry.
The movie's fab.
Right.
I actually would rewatch that right now.
It's a long
and
movie.
you know I'm not a movie person, but that is one of those. If I had to give you my favorite movie, that's one of the ones.
I am genuinely shocked that out of every movie I've ever named for you, that is one.
Yeah.
You give the vibe that you hate musicals.
I do. But that
Oh,
one,
okay.
it's because it has, what is it, Ryan Reynolds?
Yeah.
And what's the girl's? Emma
Stone.
Love her. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh. Oh my gosh. I love both of them.
Yeah.
And
It's a good duo.
something about maybe I watched it during a really dark time and it just stuck with me. I don't really know,
Okay.
but I really like resonate emotionally with that movie.
Okay.
Thank you for listening. Anywho,
Yeah.
back to the coffee shop. It just feels like in my mind, it is a step between Starbucks and a coffee shop.
100%.
It is that kind of like a blank street. It is one of
Yes.
those nice in-betweens that is scaled, and they're obviously not pulling intentional shots of espresso, but they have it on a good enough thing where it is like, this is good.
Yes.
Like, I drank it 3 times this week. Don't get mad at me. I'm not mad at me. It was so good. And each time I got the world's best vanilla latte because I had to.
well, I've had their matcha, and I have to say,
It's good.
it's pretty good matcha.
It's good for no reason.
Yeah.
So I don't know. We just had to discuss that on here. Well, Liv was telling me that they're getting a Lala in Charlotte, which is, I think, the furthest east it's come.
Yeah.
I want to say.
Why do
So
I
that's
feel like
kinda
I
crazy.
saw that somewhere? Maybe on TikTok? That would
Well,
make
speaking
sense.
of things going places, are we going to talk about the Set Active going into Austin?
Yes, we have to. We
have to discuss
Well,
it.
the best thing, and this is what I love, is sometimes I'm not willing to wait. Well, I don't know. The only time I've ever waited for like any sort of like activation like that is when I've been in New York, because it's
Yes,
like,
the Dairy Boy one.
yeah, like when,
Yes.
if there's an activation when we're in New York, I'm like, okay, that's actually kind of fun. That's like
It's
part of the
giving
experience.
vibes, yeah.
Yes. And so I'll wait there. But if it's like, in Atlanta, they were always so lame. They have a lot in Austin,
So
and I've never
many.
been willing to wait because it's hot here, and
Yeah.
who's going to go wait? Well, a lot of people do go wait like hours in the line, but I'm not doing that. The best thing about this one is, rumor has it, it's all summer long.
Oh my gosh.
I know,
I-
June,
yeah.
July.
Yeah. So
Maybe
we might need to
August.
get involved. Well, here's the thing is I just think it's amazing. I don't know what it is about Austin as a city that is just drawing the people. Like it's giving brand. Austin gives brand to me.
I think it's kind of, I mean, it's a massive marketing hub,
Yeah.
and there's a lot of like, I mean, think of like WonderKind.
So
There's
many
so
based,
many
yes.
little,
Agencies
I mean,
and
they're
stuff.
not even really little anymore because they
No.
handle such big companies. But
So many clients.
I just think there's a massive market for it, and there's so many young people here.
Yeah.
Also, UT is like way bigger
Yes.
than I realized.
I mean, when I was doing my market research, UT is their enrollment's right at 60,000
Yeah.
undergrad. That's
Yeah.
well, that might be combined, but that's a lot of students.
Well, and a lot of pop-ups that happen here happen on UT's campus.
Yep.
Especially like coffee or like matcha pop-ups. Anytime I
sure.
see that, they're like, it's on UT's campus. And I'm like, I just can't go because I feel like I'm like cosplaying a college student.
I'm screaming.
It just feels
You got knocked up junior year.
I'm like, let me break out my old what was the backpack that everybody carried around?
Oh my gosh, the
Patagonia.
the Patagonia.
Let me
but then
break out
you
my Chacos and my
let me bring
Patagonia.
my hanging strap in between two trees.
Yeah, I
Oh
walk
my
on campus and
gosh.
everybody. I remember senior year of college. I was like, we were already in our ways, stuck
Right.
in our ways of like
Sure.
the Nike shorts, like the
Oh,
big
of course,
t-shirts,
of course,
like that's
of
what
course.
everybody was wearing.
Well,
whatever.
yeah.
And all the new girlies come in with the cute like crop top Lulu matching
Of course.
sets and whatever. And we didn't wear crop tops to class freshman year. Nobody that I knew wore
No.
crop tops. It was like considered disrespectful to your professor.
Yeah.
A lot of my friends who went to state schools are probably like,
What the-
no, we all
yeah.
did.
No,
Yeah,
we all did.
we actually
No,
all did. At
literally.
Stanford, nobody did.
No.
And I remember going into the new UC when I was like, I don't know. I was a senior. I never went in there anymore.
Right.
And I was like, who are all of these young children
these
in
little-
crop tops
Yeah.
going to class?
It is. Yeah. It's jarring when you think about it.
I mean, if I walked on campus right now, they'd be like, this geriatric pregnant lady.
I know.
Get her out
here's
of here.
The thing is, this brought me back to a dark time because to your point, little athletic shorts and then in double XL t-shirt. Like
Yes.
that was the uniform.
Like you
And-
cannot see your pants.
No. And so
No.
that's the issue is freshman year Easter is when I went to my ex's in Indiana for Easter, like the Easter
Yeah.
break that we got. And come to find out his mom said that I was a whore because she couldn't see my shorts.
Yeah,
And
it's always the boy. It's always the boyfriend's family. Yeah,
it's always the boyfriend. She was, and
They
here
hated
I
that.
was being like, okay, this is longer than a lot of things. A lot is
Yeah.
covered up right now. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know if you want to see my shorts right now.
Yeah,
Like,
if your son
this
went
is
to a
best
state
case.
school, the girls that he'd be
I'm
hanging
like-
out with at the bar.
bitch, you're good. Like, you're good. So,
Yeah.
anywho, just insane. So that brought me back to a
That's
crazy
not
time.
to dish on any of my friends in a state school because
No, it's great. It's just insane that she thought that she was like
that was bad.
she thought I was his little temptress or something. Like,
Yeah.
insane.
Yeah,
So yeah, that's awesome. But yeah, I just think Set Active coming to circle back. I think Set Active.
now that we've, I mean, we have done 180.
We've gone crazy. Anywho, that's going to be a really good time.
I do think it's going to be very cute. I'm a little upset because postpartum, I think, obviously,
Hey.
it's probably not my time to buy a set. But I do think, oh, no.
Do you see him or no?
No. What's happening to him?
My shoe.
Oh,
Yeah, my
yeah.
sneaker.
Did you like those sneakers?
I think he did.
Right.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Whatever.
Well, he's gonna.
He's
Hey,
just
Bubba.
gonna.
I'm gonna
what he
take.
needs to do.
I'm gonna take 10 seconds.
You take the sneakers.
Gotta lock him up.
I'm gonna tell the people what I want from Set Active when I go. I hate to say, I know people make fun of those like mock neck shirts because they're like basic. I'm gonna get a mock neck sweatshirt that has Set on the front. And that's all I have to say. And anyways, this really does just show a solo pod is horrible.
What do you say?
I was telling the people that no matter what they say, I'm going to get one of those Set Active mock neck sweatshirts.
Of course.
And I know that some people make fun of them because they're so basic, but I'm going to get it anyways.
Oh, no, yeah, you're getting one.
And then I said I ran out of things to say.
And then here we are.
And then I said nothing for a good
Yeah.
30 seconds.
And
And
that's
then
fine.
I said, this really goes to show a solo pod is very
A
hard.
solo pod is not where it's at, dog.
You've got to have a script if
and
you have a
here's
solo
the
pod.
thing. I do love listening to a solo pod sometimes. Like some of my faves are solo pods.
Oh, for sure. But they have to
But
map out what they're going to say.
They got to map it out. They can't be mentally ill, I don't think.
No. Well, or you could be just the right amount of mentally ill to be able to talk
like,
to
go
yourself
on
for that long. Yeah.
So here's what I was going to say is we need to talk about what happened to me on my plane ride home.
Yeah.
This is what I have to share.
Yep.
2 incidents. It's a 1-2 punch.
Do I know about this?
No, I saved it for the pod.
Okay, go.
Thing number 1 is we're on the plane. It's fine. You're not ready for where these stories are going to go.
We as in somebody that you know, or we as in just the
We as
collective
in me,
group?
myself, and I.
Okay.
Just me, myself, and I.
That's great.
We meaning me and the listeners.
You and the other passengers.
You and anybody. Me and my cohort. So we're
Me and 150 of my closest friends.
literally we were on the plane, and this actually goes. We bonded really quick. So me and the girl next to me. It was a small plane. It was a little American plane. 1, 2, 3, 4. Like the rows are 2 people each.
Oh, wow.
Which I
Yeah.
honestly really like because no middle seat. So, anywho, we have Sweetie Girl next to me. She was coming home from college. She's giving like, I don't really know. Like just picture who would be flying from Dallas to Greenville, South Carolina. Right. Can't really explain it. Anywho, we go to take off. And mind you, the plane, we have no problems up until now. We like take off. We are in the upward ascent. The curve. I wish this was made up. Out of nowhere. Mm-hmm. Just her seat. Right next to me. Just hers. Water starts dripping everywhere. Water is just falling.
What?
Unbelievable. The AC, we were towards the back. And it was something, it had a little lip. And literally when the plane was going like this, all the AC, all the water from all the rows in front were just drip, 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 drip down the little thing. And something about right where her seat was, it gave. And it just, drip, 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 like a stream. And she was so funny. She goes, right. No, yeah, right. Like exactly how one would respond.
Yeah.
And
She's having a bad day.
No. Yeah. Her sweatshirt is getting soaked. Like
No.
it is. She moves her phone out of the way. And she was so type B, so unbothered. She just keeps watching her phone. Like she's just watching a show.
Yeah.
She just.
Well,
she's like,
I'm
at this
getting
point,
my
what am I
money
gonna
back.
do? Yeah. I hope she did. But
Yeah.
she literally was just like, there's no way. And I was like, thankfully it wasn't going on me. But I was like, girl, can I do anything? Like, and she was like, at this point, what is there to do? Like, it was unbelievable. And I'm like, this would happen. Like,
Yeah.
this would happen. So that
Yeah.
was offense number 1.
Okay.
Second one, full responsibility. All this girl's fault. You're not ready. I would, in fact, like to call safe hour for this story.
Okay.
So the Bev cart comes around. They make it until about 3 rows in front of us.
I just knew it was going to involve Bev
You
cart.
knew it was the Bev cart.
Okay.
Speaking of, I still do want to be a car girl one day.
I literally was
Why
just
did
thinking
that
that
dream
the
die?
other day. I don't know. They make a lot of money.
They make bank. I'm just
Yeah.
can picture myself making transfusions. $60. $60.
Yep.
Whatever. Anywho, Bev cart's coming around. We hit some crazy turbulence. We have to stop 3 rows before us. So she takes 10. Eventually, when she's like feeling like she can be out again, she comes and
When
she
the
does,
time is right.
Yeah, when the stars align. She does not bring the whole cart out though. She comes it's restaurant style, and she comes and she's taking orders row by row because she's only working 4 at a time, and she
Yeah.
has a drink holder that
I
holds
kind of
4
think
at a
that's a
time.
new thing because they were doing that for Southwest the other.
Yeah,
when
I was kind
went.
of obsessed. Like
Yeah.
it was giving bedside service.
like catering.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And so, she gets through the row, comes to my row. And for some reason, my flight home, it was a late afternoon flight. Like I took off from DFW Central Time, like 4 p.m. And then I landed in the evening here at Easter time. Easter time.
Easter time. That's nice.
Yeah. Yeah. Really so spring of me. But anywho, I land Eastern time. But for some reason, and I usually don't drink caffeine this late, but I was like, I need a Coke. Like, need a Coke to get through this. Because I was feeling a little headache come on. Like,
Yeah.
not it.
That'll always
So I
fix
was like,
it.
I just need to knock it out. So I get a Coke. Girl. I take my first sip. And mind you, maybe I just haven't had Coke in a while. It also tastes way different out of the can than
It
out
does.
of a soda machine. Like, it's just not really it out of a can.
Yes.
But I'm sipping it. I'm like, something does not taste right. Like, I'm not really rocking with how this is tasting. So I'm like, I wonder, like, let me just take a look. So I start looking for an
No.
expiration date. No, don't worry. It's okay. Remember, it is safe hour. I start looking for an expiration date. I look on the bottom of the can. All that I see is BB for like Best Buy. BB. What's it
Bed and
called?
breakfast.
Yeah, bed and breakfast. BB June 15, 17. Or sorry, 21, 17. That's what I see first. And I'm thinking, there's
2021.
well, I thought it was for 2020 or 2017 because I see
Oh.
BB June 21, 17. So I'm like, there is no way this is from 2017. This is 10 years old.
Vintage.
Vintage. She's so underground. So I literally am like freaking out. I'm like, there's no way. So she walks by and I was like, hi, can I ask you like a super silly question?
Can you tell me what the date is?
No. Can I get a timestamp? She literally, she said, no silly questions. Love that she created a safe space for me.
That is nice.
And she's bent down and like put her ear out. Like we weren't making weird eye contact. There was no judgment. Loved it,
Yeah.
Stan. And I was like, so it does look like, does look like this can says Best Buy June 21st, 2017. And that's kind of freaking me out a little bit.
Am I going to die?
Literally. I was like, did this expire in 2017?
Is this the end for me?
Is this it? Should we just call it quits? And she goes, hang on. So she pulls out, girl, not like I wish you could have seen this, pulls out a flashlight, clicks the back. It's like
No.
a mini flashlight. And she goes, let's take a peek. And she holds the can up and is like she's doing forensics. She's
Yeah.
like, and she's like, this does look okay. And at first I'm thinking, oh, well, on one hand, good for me because I was right. But then number two, I was like, ooh, this is not good if she's feeling like it was expired a decade ago. She goes,
Ooh,
Okay.
didn't like you saying that was a decade ago. That's
yeah,
when I
didn't
graduated
either.
high school.
Yeah, I didn't like it either. Okay, let's just keep
Okay,
it moving.
anyways.
Let's keep it moving. So I go, okay. And she goes, so I know that this was a scare, but she shows me the can. World Cup 2026 can. She's like, this bitch doesn't know how to
You're
use
like,
cognitive
and so they
reasoning.
predicted the future.
World Cup 26. And I go, oh, I said, you're
Oh, so you're
right.
saying this is a collector's item?
I was like, nope, forget everything I just said. Everybody around me is like, looking at me.
I can't lie.
It's pretty
That's
psycho.
tough.
It's tough. Girl, it was bad. It
That
went
is
straight.
a tough look.
It went straight into the pod notes. And thankfully she goes, nope, you're fine. Again, no silly questions. It's okay. And she goes, yeah, she clocked me one more time. She goes, remember, there wasn't a World Cup in 2017. So
Okay.
I said, okay, yep, okay.
Do I look like I would have known that?
Oh my gosh, it was so bad. And so yeah, that was my ride home. Thanks for asking. Right.
That's okay. If it makes you feel any better, yesterday on the phone when I was saying, isn't there some sort of big sports event happening? I was talking about the World Cup. I saw that after.
Sure. That's fine. I mean, it's coming. It
is
starts
coming.
this month, which is crazy.
I know. Actually, it kind of would have been fun. No, maybe it wouldn't have been fun to live in Atlanta during this.
Both and. It would have been really fun to go to a game, or maybe like
Yeah.
if you had a house, like Airbnb it out and make bank. Well, did I tell you that that's what? Did we already talk? No, we already talked about this. How the people for the Masters would rent out their houses.
Yeah, we did talk about that.
We talked about that on the pod.
Well, we always said we only had our house there for a year, but if
Yeah.
we had stayed there, we could have Airbnb'd our house for the was it
Yeah, the
PGA,
PGA for
PGTA?
the East Side PGA tournament
PGA tour, whatever.
tour, whatever. It doesn't matter. It just is what it is.
It just is.
Do you want to talk about your week this past week? Did anything happen? Because I feel like I've consumed a lot of this pod with things that have happened to me, and I think we might need to even this out. Oh, you're not ready. You are
No.
you're actually not ready for this. Just want to give away. Yep.
Damn, you
real time.
always get
in real
these.
time.
Okay, for what?
You know the supplement brand Ritual?
Yeah, I take them.
Yep.
What are you getting?
I don't know. She just
All
reached
expense
out.
vacation.
Yeah, and I'm taking you with me. Just got the email. Hey Tay, this is Gabby. I don't know if we're on Tay terms.
You don't
I
have
put
to
my
do
name
that
as
to me.
Taylor. My
It
name
doesn't
was
need to
Taylor
be.
on there.
Yeah.
I'm the community manager at Ritual. Thank you for being part of our community on TYB. Congrats. You just won our giveaway.
Oh, TYB.
TYB. I'm telling you guys, TYB is where
Well,
it's
I've
at.
been going
Active.
crazy. Yeah.
I'm telling you. Yeah, I just won their giveaway.
Wow.
Oh my gosh. So she said, let me know your best address to send a bottle to.
Oh, okay. Free supplements is great.
I don't know what it's going to be, but I entered it.
Who knows? I take their prenatals.
Oh my gosh, slay. So, anywho, yeah, don't know how to tell you that I'm going to ride that high for the rest of the night.
Yeah, that's amazing. Anything free is
I don't know if they're like throwing other stuff
Amazing.
in there. We'll see. I mean, I don't really even know what I entered. I just clicked a few buttons.
honestly, it doesn't matter because their vitamins are like $40 a
Good.
bottle.
I know.
Yeah.
It's really good. Okay.
They're really expensive.
So
I can only
that-
you're supposed to take 2, but I can only take 1 because they do make me nauseous.
Okay.
So, sorry,
that is
baby.
food for thought. And it gets to last twice as long. That's what how I choose to see that. Do you want to tell me about your week? So I'm sorry, my giveaway interrupted you.
Yeah, I can tell you about my week. You asked like what is happening to me so much. I feel like a lot is happening to me. And I'm doing nothing at the same time.
See, girl, that is a beautiful way to put it.
Really? Mm-hmm. Thank you for saying that.
Do you want to know why that's a beautiful way to put it?
Yeah.
Because you're going to feel like this for a while, I think, because Rachel, who is the op at Greenville, and by op, I do mean operator, not my opponent. I mean, she's like the most wonderful
enemy.
This is my public enemy number one. No, I love her with my whole heart. I asked her how postpartum was.
Yeah.
And she said, we're so good, it's crazy. I feel like I'm in a time warp and doing so much, but accomplishing nothing at all.
Oh.
So that's
Yeah.
literally kind of what you just described.
Yeah.
So that's beautiful.
It's like a really strange feeling because I am like so close to the end now.
You're so close. So
that
close.
It's like, I mean, baby could really decide to come whenever she wants at this point.
Yep.
She needs like at least 2 more weeks to cook fully.
Yeah.
But
I mean, it's whenever she feels ready.
but now I'm like my body is starting to feel like I'm getting the Braxton Hicks contractions.
Yeah.
Like I just have like a lot of pressure. Like I just feel there's been a couple times where I've gone to bed where I'm like, I might wake you up and be
Yeah.
like, we've got to go.
Yeah.
So I'm starting to get ready. Like this past week, I washed all of her clothes that are 0 to 3 months. I know. So little. And
gonna
they're
throw
like,
up.
I washed her little socks. I'm not even kidding you. They're like the size of my pinky.
I'm gonna literally die.
I know.
Wait. Show your nails again. Okay.
Are
that's the
you
only one
into
going.
that?
No, I love it. No, I'm
showing you
obsessed.
these three
Yep, and that's
because-
fine. That's fine. No, I'm
Whatever.
literally obsessed.
These are fake nails that I put on for Reed's wedding or for
And they're so
their like
cute.
reception.
Yeah.
The issue is that I've gotten 5 of them off. 5 of the other ones won't come off.
Yeah.
But I will also say their wedding reception was 1, 2, 3 weeks ago.
That's a
little
long
over
time
3
for
weeks
press-ons
ago.
to stay on.
I mean, the glue was intense. Yeah, so if you're looking for press-ons, I got these from Anthropology a long time ago.
Oh my gosh. Are they which brand are they? Because I recognize.
I don't know. I need to look because I need to get more. Don't worry. I've looked it up for you guys.
Oh my gosh.
It's called Nail Reformation.
Oh my gosh. Cute.
That's the brand. But I bought them on a whim, $18.
Yeah. Dream.
And when I put these on, I got so many compliments
So
throughout
many.
the
I mean,
night.
they're very
But they
cute.
looked painted. Like they
Oh,
looked
they do.
so
They
real.
literally do. I can't even tell they're press-ons right now.
So I'm obsessed with them. They are grown out. It's time that I go ahead and get these off. Here's the big debate that I'm having.
Say it right now.
I don't know if I get my nails done for baby or not. Because on one end, it would be nice to have my nails
Right.
done. I'll feel put together.
Right.
Anytime you have your nails done, you just feel
feel
put together
like-
in general.
Brand new B.
Brand new bee. On the other hand, am I going to want to go get my nail polish taken off 2 to 3 weeks after baby?
No, you're not. Would you get acrylics or would you get gel?
Gel. So maybe I just get gel and peel them off.
Or I have gel remover.
Oh, fine.
I could bring you some when we come. That's so
Whatever.
funny. Or you could peel them off and that feels like reduce, reuse, recycle. Maybe it could be compost or something.
It could be.
Well,
Or I
speaking
could
of-
just do, well, I don't know that I want to do press-ons. Whatever. Speaking of,
I was going to say, I've had on my algorithm lately
yes.
lots of repurpose content, like where people repurpose things.
It's amazing.
Like, I don't know if I did something to be on Eco Talk, but basically everything is like how to make this, and like in like
Oh.
a reusable way.
Yeah.
So that's
okay.
been
Give me an
everywhere.
example.
Okay. Taking old plastic containers, like the container that maybe blueberries come in, and
Yeah.
turning it into sequins. Getting
You never know when you'll need them.
You never know. Getting
Yeah.
little punchers and creating little sequins.
Okay.
And then a seamstress was using them as the sequins on a dress she was making. So she didn't
Oh, wow.
have to.
That's actually really great.
It
Yeah.
was actually wonderful. So it was somebody in an actual field that was using it for a purpose, because then the dress was stunning. It looked gorgeous.
Well, immediately what came to mind is if you're like a wedding planner
Yep.
or event designer or whatever, that could be really nice to offer like a eco.
Totally. Well, I'm thinking of
Eco-friendly.
like a lot of options for like stuff that you throw at the end of the wedding or something.
Confetti.
Maybe not like sharp plastic, but like something similar.
to land in somebody's eyeball.
Yeah, 911 on the scene.
Right.
Well, another option or another thing that she did is she knew that these bread or hot dog buns were going to go bad. And
Okay.
so she,
I love when it's like how to use food in your pantry.
yes,
That's just sitting
she
there.
knew that they were going to go bad and she wasn't going to eat the rest of the pack. And she had like 4 buns left. And so she has on maybe her air fryer or her oven, something, she has a dehydrate button. It's some sort of
croutons?
device. So I thought she was going to do croutons, and she probably could have, but she broke it up,
Right.
dehydrated it, totally could have been croutons. But then she from there put the crumbs into a blender, or the chunks into a blender, made breadcrumbs.
Wow. Okay.
Super smart of her. And then the breadcrumbs, they're not going bad.
No.
So
That's
Kind of
amazing.
crazy. Love that. So if I have any more findings, I will share with the class.
Yeah, share. The blueberry one is great. We go through blueberries in this house like
Yeah,
crazy.
I'm sure that plastic could be used for other things other than making like little sequins, but
Right.
it's just kind of crazy.
Have we talked about glitter in the military on here before?
Yes.
Yeah, that one keeps me up at night.
Yeah. I think we did actually talk about it, which is
But
funny.
to be fair, imagine you're like fighting in battle and somebody blows glitter in your eyes.
Yeah. It's pretty traumatic, actually.
I'm not getting back up.
No. Well, I know that. I don't. That is a shock
Well,
to
we
no
knew that
one.
about you.
Please. It would
Right.
take far less.
One insult and I'm down.
Yeah, and she's down. She's down bad. Yeah. So speaking
It's
of
true.
insults, can we delve into the summer house reunion?
Oh my gosh.
I was waiting for it. I knew.
If
I knew it
you
was on
don't
dock.
watch Summer House, doesn't matter.
it
Get
didn't
caught
matter
up.
because this girl does not watch Summer House, and I watched the reunion. So
Literally watch like a handful of TikToks about what's going
Yeah.
on and then go watch the
and then
reunion.
no, I'm telling you, literally Sierra
Yeah.
like actually ate the house down.
When Dawson and I were watching it, I was like, she is so nice. She's one of those people where it's like, they are so nice until you get on their bad side. You do not want to get on their bad
I would like
side.
to say that I am a very similar person.
Yeah, I think so.
I think once it switches,
Once the
there we
flip is
are.
there. Yeah.
There we are. I resonate heavily, but anyway,
Yeah.
continue.
No, I've been told that too, which I don't necessarily know how to take it, but I'm going to take it no matter what.
Yeah, and that's fine.
I will say she looks amazing.
She looks oh my gosh, her dress is
Her dress is insane. Her hair is insane.
The issue is that I really loved Amanda's dress, but I didn't want
I
to
know.
love it.
I
She
know.
looked-
And
it
the
was
people
stunning.
are going in on her dress, and I'm like, no, now you're taking
No, now
it too
you're just
far.
saying her dress was gorgeous. She looked,
Yeah,
she
because
looked
her
really
dress was amazing.
beautiful.
If you want to talk about her hair, we can do that.
Yeah. If you would like to take it up top, yeah, it was something, but it was a rough go. So I watched it this past week with Taylor and Liv in Fort Worth, and all three, and Taylor's roommate, Morgan.
Yeah.
And there were the four of us. None of us watched Summer House, so we just like knew the lore.
Oh, you're just freeballing.
Oh, we're freeballing. We
Yeah.
knew all the lore, and I obviously know a bunch from you. And wait, I take it back. Taylor watched old seasons, but she didn't watch the recent seasons. But she was like, I know enough to know, like,
Yeah.
the depth of this.
Yeah.
And so we watched it, and the line that got me was, of course, the one that was like, you went from being married to being one
Yes.
of West's side bitches.
Yeah.
And then the other one was when she called West the most fraudulent person in this room.
Yeah.
That was a bar.
I mean, she had a lot of bars.
She just let it loose.
She's one of those people that can keep her
Composure.
can keep her composure. Like sometimes when I get mad, I could get so flustered that I'm like, what I'm going to say isn't even going to make sense to you, right?
Right,
It's
right,
just
right.
going to come out scrambled. But she can just think through her next sentence enough
Yeah.
to say it,
yeah.
and they
say it.
cut.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was unbelievable.
They cut deep. But here's the thing is like all of the points that Amanda and West seem to be so stuck on the fact
Yes.
that like it's a timeline issue. It's a timeline
Yeah,
issue.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
they don't know when we got together. They don't know when we had our first kiss. Da da da. Da. Nobody cares about
Nobody
the
cares
timeline.
about the timeline. It's the fact that it's happening.
That it's happening at all.
Yeah. Yep.
That's what people
Yep.
care about.
Yep.
I'm really excited for part two tomorrow.
I know. It'll be
Yeah.
so insane.
It'll be so insane.
Yeah.
Last week, Dawson was also so excited. He was like, he sat down on the couch, like, because we eat dinner on the couch right now because the cats, it's a whole thing. The
It's
cats
just a
eat
whole
at the
thing.
dining table, whatever. The cat's food is on the dining table because
they get priority.
we
First
don't know
class.
we don't know what to do. Maybe if people have cats and dogs, they can tell us how do they feed them separately.
Sure.
Because we can't figure that out without
Yeah.
cats keep eating the dog's food, which is also
Okay.
like that seems very
Okay.
unlike cats, but our
Yeah, that
cats are like
does.
really fat, so that
Okay. Okay.
Whatever.
Yeah.
I'm taking a massive sidetrack here. Anyways,
Yeah, no,
we
that's
sat
fine.
down. We sat down on the couch, and Dawson was like, "I think we need to order. Like, we need to get ice cream for this. Like, this
Right.
is a big night." So we ended up not cooking food,
Right.
and
it was the night.
it was the night. So I'm excited because I have a feeling tomorrow night's also going to be like that.
It's also going to be the night. And you deserve it.
And then let's also talk about tomorrow night is starting Love Island.
We have to talk about our game plan. Here's the thing.
Yeah.
I am very conflicted because USA and UK are happening at the same time. Can I handle 2 seasons at once? Yes, the answer is
wow.
yes.
Yeah,
But
for sure.
I just having to switch, snip, snap my brain each night feels crazy.
Yeah.
But I think I'll do it because I cannot bear to have spoilers on either side.
They air at the same time.
I mean, I think one of the seasons starts tonight and the other starts tomorrow. I don't know which is which. I can't remember.
USA is tomorrow.
USA is tomorrow. UK is tonight. I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure.
The thing is that I like UK better,
Oh, for sure.
but I'm
For
going to
sure.
watch USA because Sierra is,
Yes.
that dovetails. Sierra
Yeah.
is hosting After
Hosting.
Sun.
Yeah, which I'm
Which is
obsessed
crazy.
with. Let me hang on. Love Island. That's what I'm typing.
Yeah.
Let's UK.
Which there's also some crazy stuff happening with Love Island.
Yeah, there is because of the girl getting kicked off. UK does in fact start tonight.
Yeah.
Gonna freak out. That's insane. So yeah,
I think you can do both.
thank you for saying that.
The accents will help you. Remember.
I don't remember. I thought you were gonna say some I
No,
was
it'll-
gonna get better at my accent over the season, and I was like, well, yeah,
No,
thanks.
I think we
I'm
need to
pretty
give up
bad
on
at it.
accents at this point.
We've given up. We're done.
Yeah, we're-
The scandal is that Vasana, who was going to be on USA, couple little videos aired of her dropping the N-word everywhere.
bad.
Pretty
Really bad.
bad. So
A lot of people keep saying they're like, production is not doing background checks, but I'm like, okay, if somebody has this video on their like Snapchat memories, how would production have found that?
how would they have found it? They wouldn't.
They wouldn't have found it.
It's so evidently Snapchat memories.
Yes.
And yeah, it's just really tough because like clearly
Yeah.
that's like she should have, in my opinion, she should have gotten kicked off because obviously.
Well, she
people-
did,
Well,
right?
yeah, she did. But people have done have
Done
dug
way
up
less. Yeah.
and we've still gotten kicked off. So obviously she should have. And I obviously do not agree with her behavior, but it's just
Yeah.
crazy how quick that can hit. Like you think that you're doing something and then somebody like kind of snipes you from like 7 years ago.
But yeah, but I always knew that word was bad. I just
Yeah.
can't.
Yeah.
Like I just can't.
Yeah.
People are like, well, I
No.
was young. I
No.
feel like I always knew you
Yeah.
can't.
Oh,
you don't
yeah.
say
No.
that.
No.
So yeah, I do think she should have, and especially because
Yeah.
was it
It's
Yulissa?
just-
Was that her
Yeah.
name
Yeah.
last season?
Yes.
If they started that, they have to continue that now.
sure.
Like if something
Yeah.
comes out, they have to take somebody out of the villa.
Totally. Yeah. So it is what it is.
But I am excited to see if they've already started any sort of filming. If they're
And if
going to
she'll be
do
in
like
content.
yeah, because Yulissa was in the first episode, and then they were like, Yulissa has left the villa. So I'm excited to see if they're going to say anything.
Say anything. Remains to be seen. I guess we'll find out
know.
as you're listening to this tonight.
Wow. Oh, wow.
wow.
It is tonight. Yeah. So you guys.
For the people, yeah, tune in if you're
Yeah.
listening on Tuesday. Yeah, I did have something in my notes about the TSA scanner being set off. Would love to know what that meant because I just would love to know.
Yeah, I would love to know.
I would love to know. I don't right now, but
Okay.
because maybe I might have written it down because I really pride myself on never setting the scanner off.
Right.
Maybe that's why I wrote it. I really
I feel
hope
like
that's
it's
not why I
easier for
wrote it.
women because we don't wear like as many belts and watches and.
Oh, I remember what it was. I remember. I remember. It was my flight there, and I always like, yes, this is so
No.
dumb. I literally, because I was like, I wrote it for some reason. I never set it off. And this time, I technically didn't set it off. The beep beep did not go off. But I set it off, and I always look back at the little picture to see what I'm thinking, like if it was all green clear or if it has something. And there was a little red box right by my like side like by my chest. And mind you, it's like 5 a.m. as I'm flying out Monday, whatever. And I look back and she goes, hang on, let me just like feel really quick. And I go, let me just cop a
Let me cop a feel. Yeah.
And so I was like, sometimes I'm like, why do I, like, you know what you think to say? And you're like, why did I say this?
Yeah.
I was like, it sounded so suspicious. My default, I was like, I don't know what that could be. Why would I have done that? That sounds so bad.
I swear I don't have anything on me. I swear.
Nothing. I go, I don't know what that could be. And I said, maybe the wire in my bra. Girl, why would I do that? Why
are you immediately coming up with excuses? Yeah.
It's just, those are the moments where I'm like, man, sometimes my brain really is just awful. And she just looked at me. She was like,
okay, I didn't suspect anything till now.
Like, okay,
you freak.
Literally good. And I go, okay, fine. And I just walk away.
Whatever.
I literally can't. But I do really pride myself on being somebody who doesn't set that off. And so that really triggered me, I think.
Well, my thing is, when I went through with Mochi's been on 4 flights now, and every time
More than some people.
More than some people. And I've went with Soup before. Like, I've taken Soup to Florida when she was young. And every time they wipe, like, they take this little wipe, because you don't go through the machine, and they wipe, like, the pet. And I'm like, what could be on her?
Yeah.
Like, how?
Well, they do that too, because we had to hand check our film when we were coming back.
Yeah.
And our camera from our New England trip.
Yeah.
And they did the same thing. And I think it's just
what
their
could be
I don't
on
know.
it?
It's just their process. I can't explain it. I can't
They were like,
explain
we
it.
have to swab your dog. I was like, okay.
It's kind of crazy.
It is kind of crazy.
I have to
But
circle back.
obviously there must be a reason.
There must be a reason, of course. A rhyme and a reason. This is what I have to circle back to. I did have my sister, Cameron, reach out to me. Oh my gosh. Another email. Happy birthday.
Another giveaway?
Happy birthday from Feng Cha, my favorite bubble tea place. I guess I put my birthday as June 1st. Free drink.
You
keep it coming.
Yeah, you are having an amazing day.
I really am. Okay, that's awesome. Back to New England. Cameron reached out I realized it was within the first few minutes of last pod, and she said, Marley not knowing New England is crazy. I said, hey.
It is?
Hey. Yeah, I do fear, because like the New England Patriots, that's like a whole team.
I'm just confused by like,
it's because that's where the 13 original colonies were. And so it's like the New England, like when the British came over.
So there's 13 states over there that they consider New England.
Well, I don't know if they consider all of it, because technically Virginia was one of them, and that's not New England. But it's still referred to as New England, like basically the Northeast of the country. Mm. It's okay. It was just funny that Cameron clocked that so quick, and she was like, no, that's crazy.
She's like, you're saying my cognitive abilities are down?
It's so funny.
It's true. I mean, but to be fair, I remember when I was in 6th grade, we did the, it's like student night or like whatever. It's right before you like start the year and you go find all of your classes, whatever, get your locker. And so I was walking with my dad, and they never let me live this down. And I was like looking through all of my classes, and I was like, okay, math is over here. And I was like, what is geography?
There's Marley.
My dad was like, this is really bad.
He said, we are off to a rough year.
This is gonna be really bad. And it never got better for me.
Hey, we all have our strengths and our weaknesses.
We all have our things. And he clocked it immediately, and he wasn't wrong.
Clocked. We all have our things. Well, that's, I think, a beautiful way to end this. We all have our things.
We all have our things.
We've always said that.
You guys feel free to let us know what yours are. Maybe it'll make me feel better about mine.
No, yeah, actually. I still need to I thought about it this week, but then every time I went to go post it, I thought I was going to freak the people out. I still want to post my beef tartare on the Instagram. Am I going to freak the people out?
No, I don't think so. I think more people eat beef.
Beef. I'm screaming.
I think more people eat it than I realize.
Right.
But I was thinking, I was like, I swear I've had that before. I don't think I have. I've had salmon tartare.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Have you had tuna tartare?
Wait, maybe that's what I'm thinking.
Tuna
of.
tartare is more popular.
Yeah, that would make sense.
But
I would
a
be
fish
into
version,
salmon tartare.
would kind of hit.
Yeah,
be
that would be
delicious.
really good. We could have just done something there.
It might be something for us.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. I cannot wait for the days that we can eat at restaurants again together.
I know,
That's gonna
we're
make
so
me
close.
Really happy. We're so close. And then 2, this is what I must tell the people as we close.
Okay.
I admittedly have not been consistent with the Instagram because I thought that we would have already been there
be
right
here.
now and we
Yeah.
would have our in-person moment. So this is what I can say to the people. I sound like I'm like campaigning. This
Yeah.
is what I'll say to the people. I will start posting every week for you guys.
Wow.
Thank you.
It's amazing.
We'll start with beef tartare. And if you hate it, just wait for the next week.
Maybe we like censor it on the first one, then it's like swipe.
Swipe. No, I'll literally do that.
It's kinda
Yeah, so that's the plan. And
Suggestion.
oh my goodness.
yeah, perfect.
Boy.
Yeah, perfect. Oh, I
have
like
a
his
suggestion I'd like to
kiwi.
make.
Yeah.
I think maybe you could do a weekly thing where you post your consumption corner.
Yeah, maybe
Your
we do.
items.
Oh my
So then you
gosh.
can engage in a group community conversation.
I'm writing it down. Post consumption corner. This is what we keep them around for.
Maybe we should start like
He's
a
the
link
big
tree.
brains. Yeah, we should. This is the big brains.
That would actually be kind of fun
Right
if we did like consumption corner and it's our link tree and it's like linked to like the songs that we're listening to, like the products we're
Exactly
using.
what we're doing. I'm adding it. Instagram. This is how ideas are made, you guys. Instagram consumption corner.
Did Keezy have any ideas for what our segment would be?
Do you have it? Oh yeah. Did you listen to last week's pod? It's okay if you didn't.
Yeah, I did. I listened to it
Basically,
twice.
you know how Dawson. Oh, that's really sweet. He listened twice.
Wow. It was a good pod last
It
week.
was a good one.
I'll give it to
I
us.
did like last week.
Yeah.
It was a good one. So, you know how Dawson and I had a segment?
Yeah.
Where we had like a minute? What would your and Marley's segment be?
I was wondering that. I think that
Get close to the mic. Speak
Uh-huh.
up.
Come on in.
I'm thinking that maybe we could do something, and I don't want to intrude too much on just the general concept of safe hour, but
Right.
I do like an idea where maybe I bring my safe hour questions about skincare,
Yeah,
pop
yeah.
culture,
You guys could
Yeah.
have a really good one
that
there.
sort of
We
thing,
could.
and then you bring your safe hour questions about geography.
You're gonna love what was just in this pod. Then
Politics.
you're gonna love
gonna
it. You're
love
gonna
this
love.
pod.
You're gonna love this one. So yeah, I think that could be good for you guys. I think that you guys could have a really good one where I could see you guys because you guys are both kind of like haters at heart. I could
I
see
think so, yeah.
You guys could have a segment where you guys just kind of like shit on things.
Top 10
Yeah,
things
like-
that we hate. Yeah.
Top 10 things I hate. And then Dawson
Yeah.
and I could talk about 10 things we love.
Exactly. I was about to say, you guys are like all butterflies and Keezy and I are just like,
Boo.
yeah. We could have a
Okay.
round table with this.
Actually, I like that. First pod in person, we bring them on as guests, and you guys prepare your 10 list, and we prepare our 10.
Yeah, I love
I think it would kind of hit. Okay, we just did our whole marketing plan for the rest of the year in 3 minutes, so don't mind us if we're unstoppable.
Yeah, you guys hold us accountable, and that's just about all I can plan for right
That's
now.
it. We're there. Love you guys. We will talk to you soon, and have a great week and stuff.
You know how it goes. Get out of here. You're dismissed.
You're dismissed. Bye.
Bye.